2013. This project was developed for the European Youth Capital, which was Maribor in 2013. And this is TAP. It's a kind of community from Maribor. They work together on very innovative and progressive projects, and we will definitely meet them when you will come to Maribor. They are running a co-working center in the center of Maribor, and at one time of their work, their main idea was social housing. So they applied with a project on the municipality open call, and so they developed the idea, but the problem in Maribor is most of the great ideas stay on the paper, and so it's the same with this one. So these people are architects mainly. One of them lives in a house from glina, how you say, from clay, yeah, okay. So these are very, very interesting people. And in 2013 they started to dream to renovate an old house not in the center of Maribor, but on a quite devastated part of the city, where in last years mainly Romas lived and people with less privileges. So they wanted to bring the idea there and to start social housing there. The point of this picture is, you can see here, it is mainly based on living. Everything was created from natural material, roots, clay, and everything like this. And they also created a kind of community places. For example, common kitchen, places to take care of the children. Like, for example, if somebody doesn't have a grandparent, that the others would take care of their child. And they also created a garden there for self-sustainable food. Yes. So they, with this project, they also wanted to change the traffic in this area, but unfortunately it was just here. So they were all together.
It was just.
It's stayed on the real life.
It is not realized.
Why? It's the. I have another project here.
But why? The question is why.
I will answer. I have another project here. It is about Rožnova. So they continued working on social housing, and then they worked together with another NGO. So they developed the whole idea for the community-owned house in the right center with great garden. And it says here, like in 2013 we were there, and then in 2014 they told us we have to go out, and in 2015 the city said they will sell the house. So it is an issue of the politics. Maybe if you see us and if you see these people, and when you come to Maribor, you will see we are very strong in our heads. We really have creative ideas. But at the moment, there is not time to realize them.
Because why nobody from you goes into politics?
Actually, I
am. We are not stupid enough.
Yes,
no, so
I am.
The vast majority of people in Slovenia at the time, or a lot of people, are not satisfied with the politics with people running the politics and with the politics as such. But nobody is ready to go into the politics due to the fact that so much nasty stuff happens, and we are not ready to compromise our lives in that way. And you are demonized. Being a politician, you are from day one demonized as being someone bad or corrupt.
I think somebody wants that the situation stays, that nothing happens.
How many people are living in
100,000. Less than 2 million.
No, one.
Less than 2 million. More?
A little bit more.
Okay.
Let's say 2 million.
My question is that now, because I knew that Slovenia is a small country country, but I wanted to, now that you said nobody wants to spend his life and go to politics, but now I see that there are not that many people, like many poor people that may need it. Maybe that is the reason, or there are really poor people that need it, and still the city doesn't want it, and then this doesn't make sense.
No, the cities also have the problems with budget cuts and affordable finance for stuff like that.
But there are people who need it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would suggest
Especially young people.
Young
Especially
people.
young people, yes.
Maybe just an explanation about this project. This was an initiative to form housing cooperatives in Slovenia, because we don't have, at the moment, we mostly abandoned social housing. I mean, okay, there's one fund, Ljubljana Fund, who is really building stuff, but the rest of the housing funds are not really building, they're just managing some old socialist remnants of social housing. And the initiative is to form housing cooperatives as an alternative way of providing social housing. And this was part of this initiative. They went very far with it somehow, but as understood, the municipality first promised the land and then withdrew the promise. So this was the...
I have a question too.
If I may.
The housing cooperative or the cooperative models, it would be, you have an idea, it would be work here in from the steel or from the, it would be like the social houses, it would be work. Kind of cooperative housing here. You see this like
but in Germany, it's as far as I know, it's pretty normal way of providing.
I mean, this Genossenschaften are the most traditional way of doing it in Germany.
Yeah, but now my other question is, normally the cooperative, when they have this in their own hand, it is possible. Now we have an owner, like a big enterprise here owns this. How we integrated the cooperative model in a
Genossenschaftsagentur. You have a cooperative agencies where you actually like take former owners or owners ready, or investors ready to share, and they are inside with the 50% stock, and the other 50%, for example, it's just a model, can be shared by, for example, also KITEF as an organizer, or the ones who are here inside living. So, I mean, there are many opportunities.
Yeah, I would like to hear more about this model. Probably I would go a bit deeper just to
this is also very specific by country, but the idea is
like,
that,
unfortunately, it's very still national law, and I think the same situation applies to the Baltic states, because similar to Slovenia and former Yugoslavia, cooperatives, not like in Italy and Germany, cooperatives are abandoned after socialistic times. So if I use the term cooperative in Latvia, everybody gets like, don't talk about that, don't mention the word.
But at the moment, people are starting to organize cooperatives.
Sure, also in Latvia we are turning back, like a little bit, slowly, step by step.